Bright green, shaded, won on debut impressively. Has he had a few setbacks?
Yeah, he's also lucky still to have him. Yeah, he came back from Durban. He won first time out, and then I ran him in on July Day in one of those group races for 2-year-olds. Don't know how wise it was. Me running him from a bad draw and running fifth and still getting a huge penalty. He was 104 after that, running unplaced, which basically set him back. It was very difficult from that draws, off 104. Nevertheless, I brought him back. He had one run and 1 or 2 runs, and then unfortunately colic, and we had to operate on him. He had a colic op, so he was out for a long time, badly in need of his last run. And I think he needs to get another race under his belt. But he's a very talented horse. But it's quite a lot of trauma going through those colic ops, and sometimes it can take a long time for them to come back to themselves. So I think he's down to a 101. Dropped him a couple of pounds. So yeah, let him get. Let's get through this race, and I think it'll bring him on.
The last of the runners, Runaway Song. Is this the horse that could possibly looks to enjoy further?
Well, he has won, originally over 1400, 1600, and but he's a lot of stamina in his female line, and I took him over and I ran him in the Derby, which he duly won, and then went from a 105 from a 95 to 116. Well, he duly did run after that and never got within 10 lengths of the winner, but still remains a 116. But I go into this race, I think he's also got quite a bit of condition, carrying quite a bit of condition. And so I think a race will do him good, a good blow, bring him on. But he's a nice solid horse, and but just need those runs.
Race 9, the 2 runners, first them Russian Rock, needed his last run. Does he strip a fitter horse for that?
I think he does strip a fitter horse. He's at his very best, and he settles. He's a very smart horse over 1400 meters. I know he won the Guinea some time ago, but then he also last year, and he got a bit of short head in the Drill Stakes over 1400 meters. So he's a talented horse, but it depends how he leaves those gates and if he can settle or not. But if he puts his best foot forward and settles, he's a good horse. To win the Guineas and run second in the Drill Stakes, he's a horse with huge talent. So it's going to be a wonderful race, and we look forward to that.
You also have Pomp and Power, first run as a gelding, and definitely reads well on paper over the course and distance.
Pomp and Power was it's improving, is on the up. He did exceptionally well in Durban, and I think you could see the further he was going, the better he was winning. So he's had a long break, and I'm starting him off over 1400 meters, and could be as he gets older now, he could be starting to lose a bit of that initial speed that he had. But you've got to respect him. I must say he's doing well. He's looking well. He's settled down since we've gelded him, and although he hasn't galloped, try to do as much back home like with all these horses. But I think I've got a program that lies ahead. Hopefully there's some nice pace for him, and but he's also, you've got to include in all the exotics. But I also haven't got him at his peak yet, and these horses will make tremendous improvement. But a nice horse.
The last of your runners on the day in race 10, USA's Hope, thankfully drawn one consistent form. And how do you think he'll go?
Also was that, was up there for champion season in some very, very good races, just got beat, sometimes giving away a bit of weight. And so he's a consistent horse, a big horse, Also, I'd like to have got a gallop under his belt, but that's unfortunately we couldn't. But once again, the extra week has helped, the sand and the cinders and things like that. But never leave him out. But he also looks like maybe need a run under his belt. But don't leave my horses out. Last week or the week before surprised me. Something came back from Durban, and I thought they'll be short of a run, and they both won. So maybe they were just that bit much better.
Dean, thank you very much. All the best.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Vicky. Thank you.
As Dean said, really nice sorts running on the day, going and needing the run, but as per a previous meeting, they did run above expectations. So looking forward to a brilliant day's racing.